The woman lay on the wing and tried hard to unscrew the fuel tank cap. Then she tapped on the window and asked her boyfriend to hand her some liquor. She quickly poured the alcohol into the fuel tank. But before she could pour in half the bottle, a strong gust of wind came and blew the bottle away. The man had no choice but to hand her another one. This time, the woman held the bottle tightly and carefully poured all the beer into the tank. The fuel gauge slowly began to rise. But one bottle was clearly not enough. The woman grabbed a bottle of strong liquor and kept pouring. Soon, the fuel gauge rose by 10%. For the first time, they saw a chance of survival. But just as the man handed her the last bottle, he accidentally dropped it. The helicopter began to shake. Luckily, the woman reacted quickly. She grabbed the wing and steadied herself. Now that they had no more alcohol to add, the woman had to return to the cabin. Then came a piece of good news. Her boyfriend had just spotted a small island nearby, big enough for an emergency landing. If they could reach it, they might survive. The woman got back into the pilot's seat and turned the aircraft toward the island. But no matter how hard they searched, they could not find it. Even worse, they were running out of fuel. As the rotors slowly stopped spinning, the helicopter lost all power and began gliding through the sky. Just as the woman was falling into despair, the man finally saw the island. They decided to go for an emergency landing. As they dropped in altitude, the woman gripped the controls tightly and tried to keep the helicopter steady. But the landing still failed. The huge impact knocked them both unconscious. Water began rushing into the cabin. The aircraft quickly sank to the bottom of the sea. Thankfully, the woman woke up in time. She tried to wake her boyfriend, but he did not respond. As the water filled the cabin, she pushed the door open and dragged him to the surface. After a moment of rescue efforts, the man finally woke up. But just as they thought they were safe, they noticed the water had reached their feet. The woman realized something was wrong. The so-called island was only a shallow sandbar. When the tide came in, it would disappear. Losing hope, the woman broke down in tears. The water kept rising. The sandbar got smaller and smaller. Soon, the water covered their whole bodies. Only their toes could barely touch the ground. At that moment, both of them felt pure despair. To give his girlfriend more time, the man told her to take off his life jacket. She was deeply moved and hugged him tightly. Just then, a fishing boat appeared in the distance. They were finally rescued.